Hi, how are you? This is JilliBling. Today's project is all about weddings and anniversaries and maybe a Mother's Day or two. So here's the projects. Oh, is that fun or what? And this one. And this one. So I want to do another one in peacock today. So this I found, I found it online. Stamp Your Art Out. Rachel made a card and I pretty much just copied it. And it's beautiful. And I love this product suite. The product suite is Lifetime of Love and it comes with, the bundle is the stamp set and the dies. I'm going to be using stippled roses mostly for the Happy Mother's Day, which is on this one right here. So let me show you some stuff. So this is in the mini catalog and it's going to be making its way to the annual catalog, quite a few items. So on page 16 in the mini catalog, it shows the bundle and great ideas, but the product suite, lovely ideas. The designer paper, we'll be using that. The gems are carrying over, the stamp set and the dies are carrying over. If you're interested in this, get it as soon as you can before the end of the month, because currently it's bundled. Once it makes it into its second publication, it's no longer bundled. The ribbon, peacock, pretty peacock and gold ribbon, is making its way to the new catalog. The note cards and envelopes will not, but it's just a beautiful bundle and product suite. So here are a few of the sheets. What's great about particularly this sheet is these dies, look how it cuts out the images, which is very convenient. One cuts out the leaves, then there's of course this big one, and then this one cuts out this other little flower bunch. Besides cutting out the designer paper, they also cut out these images. Nice. The words on this are really pretty too. So that's fun stuff. The Moody Mauve flowers, those have to be fussy cut, but as you can tell from here, these were cut beautiful. This was hand cut from the roses one right here, but it's just very pretty. This is the daisies right there, and it's not too bad hand cutting them. This one I cut out just this little sprig. There's no die for that, but it was just sitting there looking as cute as can be, and I had to cut it out. Cut it out. So designer paper, we'll be using quite a bit of this today. Also be using gold foil. The mauve ones have the gold foil on them, and the distressed gold is on the peacock one. Distressed gold will not be making its way to the new catalog, but the foil, gold foil, will. Then, are you wondering what is that? This is country lace designer paper. And look how pretty this is. If you don't like one side, you'll definitely like the other. Denim, petal pink, I think that's slate. This one is very similar to the one we're using today. But isn't this just pretty? I was going to put this on the inside, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to go through the paper really fast. Therefore, well, that's kind of fun. Therefore, I'm using a new color, basic beige. Look how nicely that goes. So it's a little bit different than the vanilla, but a very nice complement. I'm glad Stampin' Up! Did that. Okay, let's get started. So, Stamp Your Art Out. Rachel has a video doing the same thing. You could watch hers and get like a second way to do it, but they're very similar. And she's calling this an outside-in card. And that's because when you look at it from the outside, the focal point carries through to the inside, outside, and then the inside. Clever, fun. I'll be going over the paper cut sizes as I pull them out of the pile and as we assemble the card. And I'll also put the paper cut sizes on my blog, which is JilliBling.com. Okay, we'll be using the Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foil gems. This ribbon, which is carrying over, we'll be using that. So here are the pieces, my little template. So let's get these templates out. Start with the big base paper. The base paper is cut to 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to score it and do a little bit of cutting. So the goal, when I hold these up together, is to do 2 scores and then cut out these little rectangles. So scored at 5 1/2 and 8 3/4. Okay, 5 1/2, 8 3/4. Then while it's at the 8 3/4, I'm going to take the cutting blade, go in 5/8 of an inch. And if you don't do it exactly right, if you're a little bit short or a little bit long, this piece gets completely covered, so don't worry about it. And now 5/8 of an inch, which is right here. Let me make sure I'm doing this right first. Not that I've already done it once and I had to take it all apart. Good. I did it, I think, at 5 1/2 or 8 1/2, which was wrong. The whole thing wasn't working. Okay, right there. With the blade, go right there to the score line. And then do the same on this side. 5/8 of an inch. Okay. And that I have to trim. But like I said, if you don't do it perfect, it's just fine. It's easy to fix it. So I will fix that. Fixed. Okay, and then we're done with this one. And I'll take a picture of the templates too and put them on my blog. Okay, so I'm going to fold it, and it's best to fold it first and then start assembling, because I started putting glue on it and it just wasn't working out, and it's because this little top flap, I didn't flip it back. I was putting glue all over on this side thinking it's not doing its thing. But if you have it all ready to go, you won't have that problem. Okay, so this is the flap, which is cut to 3 by 4 1/2. It's right here. And we can put that on. So you make sure, just because I've already been here and I did it wrong. Nobody likes wrong. Especially when it looks bad. Glue. So I'm going to set this on. See how I'm not really being particular? Now I'm going to put it right against this edge. Then have this amount equal that amount, which is good. And that part is done. So there it goes, outside in. And since I'm on a roll, basic beige, I'm loving that. This is to cut out, oh, I haven't told you the paper cut sizes. Okay, so base is 4 1/4 by 11, and I'll take a picture of the template. The flap is 3 by 4 1/2. The inside, the beige, is 4 by 5 1/4. Designer paper, which is that country lace paper. Isn't that pretty? That is 3 by 4. The vanilla and gold are both the same size, which is 3 1/4 by 4 3/8. So we're going to cut out using this beautiful oval floral die, 2. One of them will be for all of this gold, and then a second one so we get stamp words on it. If we didn't do the second one, it'd just be a big hole, and it's hard to put words on a darker color. Okay, and here, you know what, let me hold these up like I usually do. Okay, ready for a screenshot? These are the sizes, and if you could figure out my little notes, you don't need to watch for the template. Do a screenshot, click. Okay. So I'm going to cut these out. I have them right here. You're like, well, that thing is ugly, but it works. I keep on trying to put it this way, but it's just too big. Oh, and you know what? Don't tell anyone. I tore that. How are we going to work around that? Okay, so these little panels of designer paper just get stuck on. No Stampin' required. Right here. Just in the center. And this one. This one goes on the inside. Because you do see it a bit. I would stick the beige on, but I have to do stamping. Chances are, if I were to stick it on right now, I'd do a whoops on it. Okay, so that, it's happening, huh? This is gonna go here. Okay, so this, there's a few more pieces to come out. I love this distressed gold paper. I know, changes. Change is good. Change is hard. Oops, now here I go tearing the other one. Good thing I could just stick them together, huh? It's kind of fragile. Well, using the distressed gold paper, it's fragile. Using the regular gold paper, it's a little bit more hardy. Okay, so what words? I think one Mother's Day is enough. Let me see what words have not been used. Okay, so this is going to go here. Oh, and did you notice this one? I have the flowers in the bottom corner. Bottom corner. And then I went and got fancy and put them up here. I think I like them in the bottom corner best. That stands out like a sore thumb. Okay, this is going to go, kind of tuck it right into there. Okay, Snips, help me out here. Okay, so for the words, let's look at what's been used. Happy Mother's Day forever and always. Congratulations on your wedding day. I like that font. This one is too big, so we can put that on the inside. Well, this is a beautiful bundle too. How about forever and always, congratulations on your wedding day. Just kind of flip it around a little. I like the forever and always because it's a bit bold. Okay, so that's going to go right on here. In Pretty Peacock. Forever and always. Peacock. Now hopefully I could stamp straight. It's going over a fold. That probably wasn't the best thing. Okay, come on. Yay! Because look how it's going over this fold and there's a fold under there. I'm just lucky today. Okay, and then I already cut this out. And I was thinking it could go like right here. It kind of covers up a lot, but on Rachel's card, this is what she did. And I love it. I think that this one over the top looks better than these two separate little flowers. Otherwise, these are just straight up the dye and the vanilla, which I think are pretty too. But I'm kind of liking that. Let's just go with it. I wonder if I could strategically place that greenery. That's covering up too much of it. Okay, let's get to gluing. And I'll pull this down just a little bit because there's room. It's better right there. Okay, let's start sticking this down. So to attach it, it's kind of nice how it was kind of wedged into there, huh? That will hold all the pieces in place. Go on. Look at that. It's kind of holding it into place. Well, I like that. Wish I knew that from the beginning. Okay, so you know what I can do? Post it. Okay. If it was morning, I would say the coffee is kicking in. But see how it's like all right in line? Okay, hold on. Just stay right in line. Now, when I glue it, look at that. Love that. Well, should I do my little something? On a couple of these, I put dimensionals under here and then had the whole outside glued down. So it's kind of a rounded bubble, but that took it out of alignment here. Well, I could try it, especially because I have the Post-it. Okay, I'm gonna try it. If you're like, what are you doing? This was the first time I did it. I don't know why I did this, but it's kind of cool, especially because I already stamped on it. Okay, dimensionals there. And now, get back in place. Now I'm gonna put glue on all of these little outside bits. I can't put it on the gold too. And you really don't see this, so if you don't want to do it, well, you make the call. If you like it, if you could tell the difference. Okay, so I definitely need a good thin layer of glue around the outside edge. And I'm saying thin just because I want it to dry quick and I don't want it to, like that big bunch, mush out. Okay, and then I'm going to put it on the gold. I should have put 2 Post-its on, huh? Okay, and then at this point, I'm just going to put glue on the center. And then if anything is obviously popping up, I'll lift it up and I'll put more glue underneath these edge pieces. Okay, let's see how this works. If this works, genius. We all need Post-its then. Okay. I can hold on to that because there's no glue on it. I could still see the outline of the oval. Is that straight? It looks a little crooked. Oh, okay. Well, this part isn't the best. Okay, the words look straight. Put on my dimensionals. Put the ring on, the gold ring. Okay. Well, that did help a little bit. I have glue trails through here, but I think that's going to be okay because it'll dry clear. Okay, so the dimensionals are there. So I'm purposely going to push around the edges. And that's like it's like if you have a quilt and it's got that fluff stuff in it. And I know some of you quilters, I know I'm gonna get schooled on what the fluff is. That almost sounds like I'm swearing, huh? What the fluff is. Okay, well actually that worked out pretty good. I'm still not too thrilled with that bit showing. I wonder if I could strategically find some gold. Do you know where I'm going with this? Was it worth it? You know, it might be. You have to be creative and crafty. Okay, let's see how this works. Just because when I see this right here with that white core, bad. Just a little bit of glue. See, that's better. Even if it isn't a perfect fit, at least it isn't as obvious. Good thing it's the distress gold, huh? So these little edges are kind of flopping up, but at this point it's okay. Woohoo! Post-it to the rescue. Little trash to the rescue. So this is good. Oh, I didn't have to worry about all that. I'm going to cover it up. This will go on with dimensionals. Okay, and then these little tips, I might just glue them down. So I want it to be inside the card, inside, right there. Well, maybe they don't need to be glued down. Isn't that pretty? Forever and always. I kind of like all the layers of it. Okay, and then, oh here, let's do that inside out. What? And then the bling. So what color bling? The peacock or petal pink. I'm thinking peacock just because there's no petal pink on this card. So how about one big one? Maybe peacock. It kind of looks like a continuation of the arrangement. Okay, do I dare put a ribbon on? Maybe the vanilla. I was thinking this one, but I'm being like really matchy. Let's try this one. If it doesn't look good, then you can always change up to the other one. Oh, I think this one's going to be pretty. It's still all matchy-matchy, but it makes your eye look at the flowers rather than, am I looking at the flowers or am I looking at the ribbon? They're both bold. Okay. I did it too tight. I'm over here laughing at myself. It's like how it is when I put my jeans on lately. They're just a little bit snug. I get them on, but they're snug. Just saying. Okay, ribbon on a glue dot. Yeah, that's pretty. Or should it go over here? No, over here. I did the same placement for all of them, but it's kind of naked over there, huh? Ribbon. Okay, so what goes on the inside? I don't know yet. I didn't plan that. I planned this part. So, you know how I like to make sure my bows don't go anywhere. Let it set in a pile of glue. When it dries, it won't let it go anywhere. Okay, so for the inside, forever and always, there's those cute wedding. Congratulations on your wedding day. Right here. It's straight. Pretty, look at that font. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I haven't used any of these. That could be nice. Daisy's not on this one. Well, the flowers are nice too. I already used that. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. Okay, how about these two, and then this can be here and here. Okay, but I'm gonna need just one mask. Where's that Post-it? Just one at this point. There's a sticky. Okay. So to make a mask, so have you done masks before? Very convenient, very worthwhile. So I know that the fern is going to be coming right up from this top, so I'm just going to do part of the mask, cutting it out. But when you do a mask, you want to cut like really close to the line, or if you can, right on the line. Okay, so that's good for now. So let's see how this goes. So one flower can be here. This flower can be here. Okay, so this one with the mask is going to go first, right here. In Peacock. Boy, after all this, I hope it works out. Oh! Chances of getting it right over the top. Magic paper. Okay, let's do the words right here. A little bit crooked, but I think it's okay. And then do this one right here, thinking that that leaf is going to come out from it. Then this one is going to go here, but it's going to be protected by this mask. Like that. Okay. Good. And then that leaf right here. Oh, am I going to need another one? That can go right here. So that worked out good. I wonder if I can use, no, you know, you just got to do it right. One time I was working on a project and I said, oh, I'll get that later. And Lynn said, don't do that. Take the time, get all those little pieces out. I'm like, okay. So Lynn, this is for you. And I'm going to cut just part of it because I know the fern is coming just from this side. And I will do the rest of it later, Lynn. Really. So I'm cutting really close to the line just because I want the leaf to be close to the flower. Okay. That turned out pretty. Kind of makes me want to start coloring it. You know, I tried to color one of them. Not good. I did it in Memento Black. Not good. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Let's see how it looks in here. That's pretty. It's kind of monochromatic, huh? Wah, wah. Good thing there's magic paper. Okay, so I think that's about it for this project. See, if I didn't do those little whoopses, it would have gone quicker. Look how pretty that is. Forever and always. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.